Go ahead.
Hey, here with Bluefield coach Fred. I'm Fred. First of all, just your impressions on the scrimmage today.
It was hard-nosed, good football, and you can only get better from a scrimmage like this.
What did you see that you liked? I mean, I know you're going to probably look at some things first, but what are your initial thoughts? What were they?
I thought offensive line did okay at times, and I thought Ryker made some nice plays, so I'll take it from there.
You've been blessed with some pretty good quarterbacks, and Ryker seems to fit the mold. How's he doing, and how do you think he'll fitting in for D from last year? I mean, will you do different things, or
we can do a few things different because he makes play. He can make plays where our other one's just a great drop back passer. So I think that can change the game.
Are you obviously you've been in the state championship or in that realm the last 4 years? How tough was last year? I mean, with dealing with COVID and then coming up a little short against this team you've seen for 4 years.
It was tough because we lost a player the night before the game, one of our bigger guards that played defense, and all this unknown stuff. In a regular season, you already have the injury, right, and you already know how to prepare for it. In AA, you don't have a lot of talent to come in and actually fill that when you're losing, a guard and a defensive tackle. Then all of a sudden, your offensive guard, the other one on the first play gets hurt. So now but I think the COVID kept everybody on edge, and I think it may continue this year.
What are your feelings coming into this year? I mean, do you feel like this is a similar Bluefield team to the last 4 or 5 that you've had?
I think we've got a shot as long as everybody comes together and we continue working and improving.
I know you didn't get a big look at him today, but you've seen some. You coached a Kennedy Award winner just a few years ago in Mookie Collier. Your thoughts on Atticus Goodson? Is he a kid you think that can climb up to that? A lot of people are talking about him in that way.
He's a game changer. He's physical, he's strong, works hard, good boy. So he'll help him.
I know that John played down at Bluefield. Is that kind of how you got this thing together today, or do you guys just know each other?
We know each other, and let me tell you, wherever he goes, he works his butt off and does a super job, right, whether it's Shady or Beckley or here. So, John's a good friend. A lot of people in Bluefield remember him and respect him for what he's done, and we were happy to come up here.
They had the 5 shirts on. Did that mean something to you guys?
Yeah,
for Tony?
Tony Webster, and I'll bring that up in the locker room. I thought that was very classy of John, and I don't think you can beat that.
Your receivers have been really good. And Carson Dave, great quarterback for you, but your receivers did a lot of that too. Jacorian's one of those guys. Just talk about him and what element he's going to bring this year. Will he be more of a guy that you're going to go to rather? I mean, you went to him last year, obviously, but you had other guys. Is he more of a target this year?
He's worked very hard, and he'll be a threat. And he'll be somebody that with our running game that they're going to have to contain out there. Plus, he can run the ball too, so they'll have to be ready for him, and he'll shine when the time comes.
What will be your strong point on offense, you think, this year? Will it be that offensive line you like today?
I think that'll be the key, because I think we're going to have adequate running game and receivers. We've got to give Ryker time, and we've got to be able to open up some holes for the backs.
And on defense, what do you like there? And what
I think I think we just weren't in the right place a couple of times because we played some young kids, and we may have to simplify that a little bit. But I thought the effort was there, and we just needed to tweak a couple things.
Coming into today, did you get what you needed out of this? Or are you where you thought you would be? Or
yeah, we got to get ready for the run, and I think in our passing game too. They've never seen live passing game, so I don't think you can get better prepared for the run than playing them with the team they got.
Is it still really hard to schedule for you? I've talked about that over the years. And I think we're both on the same page there. How perplexing is it for you to still have to go out of state to find opponents?
Oh, it's tough. So we got 5 Virginia schools right now.
Right.
What I would like to see.
Which, if you get a COVID situation.
Yeah, and what I wouldn't mind to see is some of these teams closer by, whether it be Greenbrier East or even Independence or a Liberty Raleigh or whatever these AA schools are. It'd be nice to get a couple, 1 or 2 of them every night, because we're playing Richlands, we're playing Tazewell, we're playing another team that's from Clintwood. That's 3, and we've got another team 4. So we've got really Pulaski. So we've got really 5, including Graham, 5 AA teams, 5 West Virginia teams.
Would it help your exposure a little bit? You think if you could get up here a little bit more? I mean, everybody knows who Bluefield is, and there's no secret. You guys on the state level there the last 4 years, one of the top schools. But would it help a little bit to get into other? Just to have other people in the state see.
Yeah, I think it would be nice. And Kanawha Valley would be okay every now and then. But, they've got that conference, and it's hard to pick one of them up every now and then. That's hard. So it's just hard to pick them up. I still think Greenbrier should be a great fit for us because they're AAA and we're close by, and I'd like to play them. So maybe down the road we'll pick them up, or some of these teams will. And they don't have to play us every year. It'd be neat to say Liberty Raleigh places for 2, then maybe Shady places for 2. We kind of mix it up, but I don't know if that'll ever happen.
Are you going to be able to fill the stadium at Bluefield?
For now, unless it changes, damn, it'll be great.
Which
numbers.
It could change. What would it be like to see maybe 10 grand in there again, or
Oh,
8,000
man,
in there?
It would be great.
Just after 2 years since you've seen it. I mean, that.
Yeah.
And especially for these kids that haven't seen it.
So,
All right.
so it would be great. I look forward to that, and financially, both schools need the money,
You know that.
and they got a good team too, so it should be packed.
Hey, Freddie, I appreciate it. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Dave. It's great talking to you.